That's right. He said, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive, who captive they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Shall rule over our oppressors. We shall rule over our oppressors. So-called white man, so-called Chinese man. Alright? So-called East Indian man. All of them, we go and rule over them. And what the Bible says. That's why you have to believe in the Bible. That's why the Bible is sweet. That is sweetness. That is true sweetness.
That's justice.
That is justice. You say revenge of two parties and stuff. I hate to quote it, but
Revenge is the sweetest thing next to, you know what?
That pussy is sweet, that pussy got no wall. That pussy got no wall out there.
that pussy is America.
All that joy falling.
On the whole village.
Yeah, that pussy got no wall, that pussy big.
It's like you got to swim out there. That woman ain't got no shame, man. That woman that beat out.
Yeah, back in Isaiah 14 and 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Give we rest. Have a day to rest.
Yeah.
No, all your sorrow. One come to an end of that promise made by God. You want to rest?
Yeah. So, Isaiah 14 and 3. He said, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, from thy fear, from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
Right, we take over here on this side. You see how this bondage Jacob ever had to go through? He preach about the Hebrew Israelites. Right. Live now, you're not live right now. Tape it. You go man, I don't fucking Hey! So you will know we was outside here preaching. You can't say nothing. You know we here. Preaching about the Hebrew Israelites. Right. So you know about the Hebrew Israelites. These women have no fucking respect. That's why you most likely want to destroy majority of them. But they have zero respect. Okay? Zero.
Let's see, this is start from foot. This is Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 50. The word of the Lord Yahweh came again unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companion. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, for all the house of Israel, his companion, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in my hand.
This is it right here. Judah and also Jerusalem his companion, Judah, Benjamin, Israel. Israel and the house of Ephraim and the house of Israel his companion, from Simeon to Issachar. and join it into one. And when you look up the meaning of the word stick there, you go back to plank.
That's right.
And this is like a plank of wood. So that's why you just see the 12 tribe chart on the highways and the byways.
Right.
It's written in the Bible.
That's right.
Right.
Verse 18. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not show, he said, Wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, Thus said the Lord Yahweh power, Behold, I will take thee the stick of Joseph, which is in the hands of Ephraim, and the tribe of Israel, his fellow, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and there shall be one in my hand. And the stick, he said, the stick whereupon thou writest shall be in thy hand before the eyes. And say unto them, Thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai power, Behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whether they be God, and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land.
Again, as I keep saying it,
Right.
this is what happening right now.
Right.
The Israelites being gathered from among the heathen, and we're going to go back home.
That's right.
Right.
He said, verse 22, and I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountain of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all, and there shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all. Neither shall they defile themselves anymore with the idols, nor with the detestable thing, nor with any of these transgressions, but I will save them out of all their dwelling places, wherein they have sinned, and will cleanse them. So shall they be my people, and I will be their power. And David my servant shall be king over them, and they shall have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgment, and observe my statutes, and do them. And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your father hath dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children, and their children forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever.
I wonder if you want them or not. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sins, and will heal their land.
Now, right now, a day our King David going to come back and rule. Right? Our King David going to come back and rule. Like we king.
The future tense.
Huh?
The prophecy is future
That ain't
tense.
future tense. That ain't future tense. That had nothing to do with back then. That had nothing to do with 1948 either.
Yeah, but this shit in them never came up with.
Nah. I have nothing to do with 1948. Because it said David had to rule, he had to sit down in the kingdom that he promised.
I'll tell you what King David is now.
Yeah.
Tell him, show you King David.
Say the Israelites going on what? Not go and sin anymore at all.
Right.
Pink City, Tel Aviv. Pink City, Tel Aviv. So that prophecy, that's the future tense. That is for the future, right? That is for the days to come.
That's right.
That is for the days to come. Right? That's not for now.
Yeah. And every year you're cool. Look at what it says. Every year you're cool. That's why I look a little Chrissy. This is Isaiah 47. Different are deceived and the last is salvation. 45:7. These ruble numbers, yes? This is 44, this is 45. Alright, this is This is Isaiah 45 verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai with everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
World without end. We won't ever come down at this rulership what is about to be established. We won't ever fall again. You know why? Because we're going to have the laws written in one part.
That's right. That's right.
The laws going to be right here. The laws is going to be on tablets of stone. There was a reason why when Moses came down from the mount and he saw Israel worshiping idols, he dropped the 2 tablets of stone and break them. But them tablets of stone represented the stony mind or the stony heart. And it symbolized that, hey, that can't continue. That had a change. Them stony hearts Israel have had a change. It had to be broken. And a new thing had to come. Which is where the Lord will put a new covenant, the new covenant. Lord put the Lord going to put the laws here in your mind. Alright? And when them laws come in your mind, wages of sin is death, and sin is the transgression of the law. We want sin, we want transgress the law no more, therefore we want sin no more, therefore we want die no more. Therefore we shall live forever.
That's right.
Alright? And when we start to live forever, the fucking shackle you, nigga heathens up, we are in slavery, and I am serving you.
That's right.
Because that's where it's supposed to be serving us, bowing down before us.
That's right.
Praying that we give you something to eat. Alright? Praying and begging and hoping with all your heart, soul, and mind, and we put something in your mouth to feed you.
That's right.
That's where it's supposed to be. Not ruling over kings and here. But just now most of your show.
That's right. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 80. For the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
The saints of the Most High shall take it and hold on to it for eternity. They won't have no fall away again. Alright? They won't have no fall of us again as a people in Lamentation 4:21.
Done. This is the book of Lamentation. Lamentation chapter 4. The Lamentation chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Right, so daughter Edom is you so-called white people. Scripture said to rejoice and be glad, meaning live it up.
That's right.
Because hey, right as you about to fall, is me coming into power.
That's right.
So you ain't want to have no rulership again. Live it up.
It's up, boy.
Live it up. Don't be no vagrant. We don't be no vagrant as a so-called white man in this country. Live it up. I'm not supposed to be homeless as a white man. No. Hey, one rubber band, when you check where you want. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Because if you do it now, the next 1,000 years you're going to burn in fire. Your whole nation will wipe off.
Yeah, lose out.
Yeah. And then you're going to regret. When I say, wait, but I should have my kingdom. I should have do everything. The scripture said, live it up. Rejoice and be glad. O daughter of Edom that dwelleth in the land of us, because you're going to go into slavery.
Nah, so happened. Look at something here. Back in Lamentation, chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Right, hey, that represents Jacob pulling Esau's heel. That's a reason why it's specifically for it. As it said, Esau going and drink of the cup, it said our punishment is accomplished. Punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. As it said, Esau go and drink of the cup, it said the punishment of we iniquity accomplished. Because it's Esau had us in captivity. So that is proof Esau is the so-called white man. Because it's Esau had us in captivity. The punishment of our iniquity is accomplished as Esau going and drink at the cup. Because it's he had us in captivity. Alright?
Done. I got to for you. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 80. And it said, behold, the day come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make it a possession of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled.
Hey, the affliction of Zion is fulfilled. From the time our Bevins come on the scene, most I say, Zion affliction is fulfilled. Alright? Just we waiting patiently on the kingdom to manifest itself physically on the earth.
Right.
So-called white people going on.
That's right. Verse 20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together.
What world is that? When I be vanishing away. We read verse 9 in that same chapter, it says, Esau is the end of the world.
Bring it out. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob held fast the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow.
Right, so Esau is the end of the world. Alright, so the world that we read back here in verse 20.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 20. And when the world that shall be begin to vanish away.
Esau's world. End of the world. Esau, that is the world that will vanish away.
Right.
Well,
and when the world that shall be begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these books. The book shall be opened before the firmament.
Right, these Bibles, we will have these Bibles in the hand. Jesus Christos es diablos.
And they shall see all together.
Right, so hey, when this represents Esau falling. When you see me on the Irish and Bibles, it represents the so-called white man falling. Because when his world will begin to vanish away, Scripture said the books will be open before the firmament, which is us holding these Bibles and these satellites out in space, picking us up, and we could live stream on YouTube to China, to Africa, to the Congo. Everybody could see me because our books open before the firmament, and we read them outside. How the Bible says. And when you see that, that means Esau world fallen. That what the Bible now says. That will say when you see that happening, Esau fallen.
That's right.
So Esau fallen right now.
As lightning.
As lightning, as I was trying to say.
I see it don't fall as lightning. I want to this is Matthew. Yeah, this is Matthew chapter 24, Matthew chapter 24, verse 6, and we start from verse 4. Matthew chapter 6, verse 4, and Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, Salakio, start first. Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciple came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And when shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
It's our rulership.
That's right.
Now when Yahushua was walking, when Yahushua walked 2,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, who was in rulership? Romans?
Yeah. Right? Verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, and say, I am anointed, and shall deceive many. And he shall hear of wars and rumors of war. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilence, and earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
God. So you see what the scripture said? The scripture says, this is the beginning of the sorrow. Now we see in the famine, we see in the pestilences in the form of what? All them different infections, sexually transmitted diseases, right? We see in the pestilences, we see in the earthquakes. Trinidad had one of the biggest ones the other day. Everybody turned spiritual for about a week. And then, you know, they're going back to how it was. You know? God. So the scripture said, this is the beginning of the sorrows that are going to be upon the face of the earth. So now if, right now in Haiti, people suffer all over the world in Venezuela. If this is just the beginning of the sorrows, just imagine what is to come in the near future. When the heights of World War III kick off, right? Because up to today, back in Nagasaki and Hiroshima in World War II, people still being born before, right? Across there, in Asia. So, just imagine, when the heights of World War III and the real bombs and them start to let off, what's going to be the state of everybody here on the face of the earth? That is something for us to think about, right? Don't study about college plan for the child and an insurance policy. Study when them bombs and them start to drop, what salvation you are going and have. That way that study. This is the beginning of the sorrows. Right now we already eating apples that had been freaking budded. Right? And in a lab so many times this is basically abomination we eat it. The fruits and them, majority of them. Right?
So I said, you file bread above the meter?
God.
So he didn't buy them things from?
So just imagine now, those that were the world system, the country going on, they haven't seen this, they haven't even seen what's going on happen to them. Because if this place was to go on, let me say 60 years again, right? Most I forbid apparatus are forbid, right? This place was to go on. In the last 600 years, human beings used to be all kind of 12 feet, 10 feet. Now it dropped down. The tallest post is what? 9 feet, somewhere there.
8. I think it's 8. It could be 9.
8 feet something. So just imagine in a short space of time, I dropping drastically. Hey, you go have a set of midgets walking around dying. Lifespan go be what? 15 and 20 years go be the lifespan of a human being. If the place was to continue going on, you know, just saying that, boy.
If you go short, then you no flesh not going to
That is it, that is it.
It's madman ruling.
Let me finish up here. Okay, now, Lamentation 4:22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
That is it. So you see, the most I say, it will have no more. The Israelites not going to be telling themselves as Africans, telling themselves there is all kind of things. Nobody not going to be able to oppress the children of the Most High again. Because the son, which is a black man, right? If it's no problem to call, say that Jesus Christ so-called is a white man, there's no problem. We have a problem if we say he's a black man. The color don't matter. So on that text there, is a black man coming back with some chariots to deliver the children of Israel out of this.
Right.
Right? So don't take offense when you say he's a black man.
You don't give a fuck.
God.
These are Ezekiel